Hi, it's Colton Lindsay with the Debit Academy. Today I'm going to teach you about prospecting your sphere of influence, specifically making a phone call. Now there's a lot more you can do than just calling your sphere of influence, but this is a simple way to get started. Early in my career, I shared with you how once I figured out that prospecting worked, I went ahead and just mastered for sale by owner prospecting, and I listed and sold over 40 in 1 year. But one of the things that I failed to do was to really tap into this source of business, which is my sphere of influence, for referrals, people that know who I am, and once I actually had some success, be able to help the people I know buy and sell real estate. Why didn't I tap into it? Because I didn't know how to. In fact, when I was selling 40 plus for sale by owners a year, I got more nervous calling sphere of influence than I actually did cold calling or calling for sale by owners. Believe it or not, I don't know if you can relate to that. Because what I felt like was when I was calling my sphere of influence is that actually people were bugged by me, that I was that salesy dude bugging all my friends and family that then people wouldn't want to talk to me anymore. So I found out a specific way to start calling them where I was adding value to their life, yet still getting permission to ask for the referral. And that's what I'm going to teach you here today. So as we take a look at what is the purpose of our sphere of influence, the baseline of it is to build and develop relationships. I want you to write that down. Your whole purpose of the sphere of influence is to build and develop relationships. But also, there's a couple other reasons. One is build your brand, just like I have with the WGR, so that people will trust you and know you're the god or the goddess of real estate. And whenever they think about buying or selling real estate, they're going to come to you. And then the third piece is so you can generate referrals. I want you to think about this. Imagine if you could sell 50 homes a year and 45 of them were from people that you know or referrals from people that you know. How much easier are your appointments going to be? How much easier your process is going to be? And how much more predictable would your business be? And today, I'm going to share with you exactly a conversation you can have today with your sphere of influence. So let's go ahead and go through that conversation. First of all, when we call them, we want to get right into asking for a favor. So just listen and take notes, replay the video, copy these words down and use them. So I say, ring, ring, and they go, hello. I say, hi, is John there? And they're going to say, hey, this is John. I'm going to say, hey, John, it's Colton Lindsay with the WGR Academy. How you doing today? And the reason why you want to say this is they're going to tell you how their day's going, and usually they're going to ask, how are you doing, Colton? And here's my response. I always say, I love my life. Thanks for asking. Because when people hear that, it ignites some sort of excitement, and they're like, well, dang, I want what you got. I want to know what you got going on in your life, right? And so I can say, hey, listen, I was just calling for a small favor about my business. Do you mind? And they're going to say, oh, well, what is it? Depends on the favor. That's usually what I get. I say, hey, no big deal. I'm calling because I'm growing and expanding my real estate sales business. And I was wondering if you know of anyone thinking of buying a house or selling a house or investing in real estate, if you'd even feel comfortable referring them to me. And so this way, you're just simply asking for a favor, asking if they would even feel comfortable referring them to you. And 99% of the time, they're going to say, yeah, I would feel comfortable referring them to you. And they say that because they don't want to let you down on the phone. Okay, but here's the real thing, is people don't send you referrals because they're afraid that you're going to let them down. And so they'll say it on the phone, yes, but what we have to do is we have to disarm this fear that you're going to let them down. And so you follow up with, okay, you would? So you're going to say, listen, I just want to let you know because it's a big deal to send referrals, and I'm never going to let you down. I'm going to take care of anyone you send me every step of the way and make sure that they are handled just like I was handling one of my family members, because I want to make sure that I make you I want to make sure I don't let you down. So you just want to validate and reassure them that you're going to deliver for them. And then you're going to say, well, I got you. Can you think of anyone now, like a family member, a coworker, someone in the neighborhood that's even thinking about it in the next year or so? And they might give you someone, and then you could turn it into getting their information and following up with them. Or most of the time, they say, hey, I can't think of anyone right now. You say, okay, that's totally fine. I just want to let you know I appreciate you once again. And by the way, what can I do for you? Is there anything else I can do for you? And they're going to say blah, 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 or no, we're fine. And then you just reiterate, hey, well, I really appreciate you. If there's anything I can do, let me know. I hope you have a great day and we'll talk to you soon. That's the whole conversation. Now, at the beginning of this stage, I would call them every 8 weeks with the same conversation. But with time, I added other pieces for marketing my sphere of influence, which allowed me to do client appreciation events, allowed me to call and invite them to those events, allowed me to call and appreciate them and thank them for coming to those events. Also, we started adding in simple things as calling and wishing them just a happy birthday. Or on Mother's Day, delivering flowers to the moms inside of our network. And on Father's Day, delivering things like steak sauce or barbecue sauce on Father's Day. And so what's cool is you're going to start to intertwine this conversation, but what's important as you market to them, you absolutely have to have a conversation like this where you ask for referrals every step of the way. I promise you, if you don't ask for referrals, they're not going to naturally send them to you. One of the things is we have to understand is repetition is the mother of all skill. Now I want to share with you one of my own team members, Raiden Egbert, who works with inside of my WGR real estate sales team. He's also inside of the academy with me, okay? He's one of our students. Yet last year was his second full year in real estate, and he sold about 25 properties. He'll sell somewhere around 36 this year. And he follows this exact formula. Here's what's cool. 65%, write that down, 65% of his transactions, of those 36 deals, are referral-based deals, deals that come directly from his sphere of influence. Because I want to train you to build a gold mine of deals from your network, and so business will eventually chase you versus you having to chase business. So here's what I'm going to encourage you to do. I want to give you an invitation. Click the button down below and schedule your free business strategy call with me or someone on my team. It's 45 minutes, and I can promise you we're going to deliver massive value for you. So go ahead and click the button below and schedule your free business strategy call. We'll see you soon.